Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Am I the Asshole? If you enjoy hearing Reddit stories, it would greatly support the channel if you could like or subscribe. Let's dive right into our first story. Am I the asshole for being disappointed to eat sandwich meat for Thanksgiving? Am I the asshole for being disappointed that I bought all of this stuff to make sides and casseroles for Thanksgiving with just my boyfriend and I? I sent him to the store yesterday to get a ham or turkey or some form of meat to smoke, which is basically his only job because he likes to smoke things, and I handle almost all the rest. So all he ended up getting for our main portion of Thanksgiving, the meat is the main, was sandwich meat. Sandwich meat, ham, and turkey from Publix. Not to mention, he never told me that's what he got instead of a ham or whatever. So now this morning he tells me that's what our meat is, now that everything is closed today, so that's what we're having. And don't get me wrong, I'm thankful to have food on the table, period, and grateful to be able to afford it. But like it's Thanksgiving tradition for us, he asked if I was mad and I said no, I'm just disappointed. Then he starts a whole argument over it and starts screaming at me when he is the one that got sandwich meat for Thanksgiving. I'm almost in tears because he kept yelling at me that I made him feel like he ruined the whole Thanksgiving day. And that's not what I said to him at all. And I feel like he projected that anger onto me because he feels like he ruined the whole day. I still have casseroles and sides to eat, so it's not the end of the world for me. But who's in the wrong here? Not the asshole. This is amazingly weaponized incompetence. The simple fact of that matter is that he did ruin Thanksgiving. Did he expect that some other meat would magically appear when he bought sandwich meat? Has he never had Thanksgiving dinner before? Did he not know what was expected? Based on your post, I find that impossible to believe. So grown man wants Thanksgiving dinner, gets told to get the meat for it, and gets sandwich meat? That is the definition of disappointing. He's wrong for pulling this stunt, and he's incredibly wrong for getting angry at getting called out for it. He gets a sandwich for dinner, no sides, no casseroles. He gets a dry sandwich and no football. This NTA, the man has the audacity to start yelling and ruining Thanksgiving further. Not the asshole. I'm almost in tears because he kept yelling at me that I made him feel like he ruined the whole Thanksgiving day. And that's not what I said to him at all. I mean, you effing should. Not the asshole. If he's screaming at you like that, that's a red flag. He ruined it. He needs to own it. Not to make things worse, but why wait until the last minute to get a turkey or a ham? If you have a buffet nearby, look into if they are open today. We used to do that on Thanksgiving growing up when my mom had to work. Not the asshole. I have been married 25 years, and never once in that time has my husband screamed at me, "Is this really the person you want to be with?" The turkey is unimportant. His reaction to a disagreement is a big problem. Am I the asshole for kicking my niece out of my apartment when she needed my help? My wife, 26 female, and I, 27 male, live a relatively quiet life. My sister has 2 kids, one of which being my niece, 15 female, whom we'll call Jay. As her younger brother, I know very well that living with my sister sucks. So I have sympathy for my niece, who gets into arguments with her mom. Now, Jay isn't exactly an angel either. The whole family knows that. Well, this year, Jay asked me personally if she could stay with me in my apartment for the summer break because she and her mom got into a particularly nasty argument and she wanted help and guidance. I hesitantly agreed and said she could stay for 2 months. Unfortunately, there are a lot of issues with Jay. 1, she is a pathological liar. 50% of everything she says is untrue, and she will lie to your face even if you know the truth. 2, I have a cabinet full of alcohol that we save for family gatherings and date nights. We don't drink otherwise. I hid the alcohol from Jay. She found it and within 3 days drank everything. When I looked into the hiding place, all the bottles were empty. 3, I placed security cameras in the house because of her and caught her on tape stealing money from my wallet. 4, she broke a few of our things out of anger, and when we asked her about it, she said it was an accident. It was on camera. 5, I tried multiple times to spend time with her and connect with her, but she never showed me any respect or seriousness. Everything is a joke. 6, The straw that broke the camel's back is when I confronted her about the alcohol and money she stole. She not only didn't apologize, but lied, saying that my wife did all those things and is trying to frame her because she hates her. Even after telling her I have footage of her doing it, she still kept saying she didn't do it and I'm conspiring against her. I lost my marbles. It has only been 5 weeks, but I was done. I called my sister and told her, Jay is coming in the morning. Jay begged me not to send her back. I asked her, why not stay with your aunt or your father? To which she said, neither will let her stay with them because they are conspiring against her too. Surprise, she had stolen from them and lied to them too, so no one wants anything to do with her. I didn't care and drove her back home to her mom and informed my sister of what Jay has done. She was furious with Jay, so I left immediately. I will never allow them into my house again. I feel a bit bad because, again, her mom is always angry and her family wants nothing to do with her. It also probably didn't help. I told her mom, but still, these are the consequences of her own actions. What do you think? Am I the asshole? Not the asshole. You're an uncle, not a social worker. Your niece needs more help than you can provide, and you gave her an opportunity which she promptly blew. I would suggest you take a bit of time to let your feelings settle and then ask yourself if you could ever give your niece another chance. Not back into your home, but perhaps just being a responsible, sane adult with some role in her life. She's 15 and doesn't seem to have been taught basic life lessons. That's not really her fault, but it's not yours either. She definitely needs someone to call bullshit on her lies and victimhood. She may not absorb it, but she needs to hear it. Not the asshole. Though I do wonder a couple of things. With regards issue 2, was she bladdered? I ask because drinking an entire cabinet of alcohol in 3 days indicates either she was either very drunk, in which case, why didn't you notice before every bottle was empty, or good at holding her drink. Either then or she didn't actually drink it, but rather poured the alcohol away for some reason. If she's good at holding her drink, at 15, that could indicate she has a history and bigger issue with drink than a single bender. With regards to the conversation which happened 5 weeks into her stay, why did it take until you were done with her and had already informed your sister you'd be bring Jay home to ask Jay why she wasn't looking to stay with her father? Why didn't you consider asking when Jay asked to move in why she wasn't staying with her father? That seems to be a significant oversight. That was your hint that the post is fake. Not the asshole. Now you know Webby6 her mom is angry all the time. Well, that's another episode of Am I the Asshole in the books. I really appreciate all of you who made it this far into the video. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, it would really help the channel out a lot if you gave the video a thumbs up, subscribe, or leave a comment down below. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.